Good evening, service crew. Finding Battle Extraordinary Ace Windfall. Ready for takeoff. Happy Monday, everyone. Happy hashtag #V_FGC Open Mod Monday. You made it through the weekend, you're back here, and it's time to game. Shall we? Not searchers. Create rooms, hit it up, pop it, and drop it. Nice. Been feeling the game. I've been feeling the game a lot recently. It's been very nice. Been doing playing a little bit more locally, getting out of TCG retirement a little bit. I want to work with. Let's do Shiki. Shiki's generally got. He's the guy. He just generally has things. So yeah, I've been, you know, I was in TCG retirement like hardcore for a little bit, slowly easing my way out. I'm getting back to a nice healthy 50-50, I think. Nice because we got, you know, getting people around that actually want to play the game is always a big boon. So I've been able to get some grind in some games in. It's been very fun. The biggest thing that I'm now working on as far as like Type Lumina specifically stuff goes is a mixture of just making the Oki better, making it more airtight if I can, and then also mixing up a lot, because I think the last, I don't know if I've been doing this on stream a lot, but I definitely was, I think, doing this in person. If I were to go back and like look at my like replays, I've probably been doing a lot of Rekka Oki, which is really good. But the thing with Koma is that he's got so many different options for Oki that if you're not actively mixing it up, it feels like it's actually, you're just not properly utilizing the character. So like I was doing that a lot, and then I would be fighting people like a Red Arc we have around us that has Red Arc's got really good stuff. Red Arc's a really good character. And I was just like so often I was like getting mashed out, jumped out, just things were happening. I was like, man, this is messed up. And then recently on Friday I played and I was like, okay, you get knocked down, and then you put on the armor, which I had neglected. I feel like I was Ludwig in Bloodborne when I knocked him down with 2A and slapped the button. And it was like I pulled out my Moonlight Greatsword and I looked and it said, "Ah, you were at my side, my friend, my true mentor." Just being able to ignore most wake-up options. Like, it's fantastic. Oh, Wisteria, you're right. Thank you, actually. Let me bop this down a little bit. It was loud because we were playing Blue Prince yesterday, right? And Blue Prince was a very ambient game, so I knocked up the volume a lot. Because when it wasn't ambient in Blue Prince, it was like, there was like the few times that a character would talk and it would be like, good call, thank you. I forgot to check that. I think a big thing with it, so yeah, like mixing up your Oki options, technically that still worked. It was good enough that it didn't actually get the knockdown. So what Koma does is he 2-4A and Oki of choice. You got a lot of different options. The really good one, the one that most people like, is like the scary one now. Outside of Ol Reliable in the corner is get the knockdown. You whiff 5A and then you do 2-4A. No, 2-6A into 4A, or you can just do A again, because there's a difference between 2-6A is the Rekka, and then hit it again, you go forward again. But if you do 4, you don't go as far forward. You got a little bit less movement as well. You do that, and then after the first 2, you can either not do it the third one and then just go low, or oh, see, this is the rough part. I'm really bad at doing the timing because it feels like it's fairly manual timed as far as like getting that third hit of the Rekka, because the entire thing is you grab this, slap it. I missed my slap. Grab this, and you have to be able to. After the first 2 Rekkas, you either want to then do nothing and get the 2A, or you want to like time it just enough that you're at the very, very tail end, and then you get the third one. And so getting that manual timing has always been a little bit difficult for me. There it is. It's all about doing a slight little delay, trying to make it as minimal as possible. You can add a little bit of delay to the second hit, if that makes it easier for you, because then if you know, like, oh, I'm gonna go overhead here no matter what, you can always just go like done. Oh no. Add like a little bit of delay to the second one, but I feel like if they're really looking for it, that might be noticeable for them. I don't know, there are levels and layers to this, but that's been like the thing I've been going for. But obviously, the overhead is super duper unsafe unless you're actually spending. Let's send him to. Where is my boy? Not my boy. Where is? There it is. Like, yeah, you can just get DP'd out because it is the unsafe, like, I'm gonna hit you option. There's no, like, safe jump idness with this. Here's a Mayu. Happy Monday, welcome on in. It's an onion game. It's like an ogre. It has layers. And the layer is if I do this, I could, like, I have to spin meter to make it safe. And also, I'm gonna be real, I don't actually know if that would have connected. No, that probably would have connected if that wasn't. Like, it's all the weird timing is very. It's so minute. I'm such a spoiled brat, I think, when it comes to fighting games, because my very first one was Guilty Gear, and Soul Bad Guy I think is one of the best characters ever designed in Xrd. It's so stupid how easy it is to do everything with that character, and part of it is like, yeah, I put a lot of time and effort into learning it, but also like Soul gets a knockdown off everything, and 99% of his knockdowns, you get to jump in the air and just do a normal safe jump, and it's not the scariest thing in the world, but it's so just like, I'm gonna do this. You can't DP this. It auto times itself on like 99% of the cast. Like at most you have to like delay your jump a little bit, but it's gonna like catch out most things. And then after you do the safe jump, all you have to do is just do like a punch and then and then get DP'd. That's so real, actually. You just do a punch and then you bait the DP and then you do 5K or something. Oh, that's exactly 5K. I thought it'd be more, but actually it's because I didn't do that end of that. Unrelated. So yeah, I want to, instead of doing just like, see, because like you can also technically that should be safe as well. I think I need to do it. Yeah, and I'm doing the full-on thing. You can probably just do this and be like, I don't. Hold on. What's the actual timing for this? Because I think there's a way you can do it. Do you have to do like? No, hold on. Yeah, is it that you have to do like a? Oh, that's weird. Oh, I don't know if I like that. That you have to do if you want to do, because the way that I learned the OS was like if you do ADA, if they get hit, you get yeah. Where is turn guard on, turn random timing on. If they block, it's that. If there's a gap, like if you make the block string true, then you just get A into A. But if you make it false, I guess yeah, the timing is interesting there. I'm not good at timing. Unless it's like in a combo, which that's fine, but like going on the fly timing is always so goofy to me. Just burn all the meter for no reason. See, the thing is, the other thing I actually have to, I should probably actually mess with this a little bit. So Koma's normal, like, this is the big boy. This gives you, like, plus 55, I think. Most of Koma's other knockdowns, his normal throw or his EX throw, both of those leave him only plus 45. So actually you do a different setup for that. So if I do, like, let's do that. You're supposed to do, like, the B-Rekka without doing the frame kill. What's the difference in startup between the two, actually? Is that why? I didn't actually think they had different startups, but Mizumi Koma, actually, I can probably just type that in. Koma Kishima Mizumi. Okay, I have to type in everything. MBTL Koma Kishima. 236A is 10 frame active. 236B is 11 frame active. And you can kind of partially charge it. I didn't realize it was like 1 frame slower. It's also active for 1 more frame. I know the big difference is that it goes slightly further, which is why you do, like, I know that vaguely, because I've played enough that I understand the, use A versus B in different parts of the combo because of, like, how far they are, or how high up they are as well. Since a lot of the combo theory, at least for Coma, and I think for actually a decent amount of characters in Type Lumina, is you need to get them off the ground, you need to sweep them somehow to get them in an airborne state that you can juggle with, so do, like, that gets them off the ground, the 2C gets them off the ground, and then, like, doing other buttons will lift them up higher into the ground, so he's there, and then dun, dun, dun. Now he's up there. Now he's up there, and then now you can, like, hit him here, and you're, like, in a juggle state where you can do that. And for Coma, a big thing is, like, getting... You either want to, like, do a cross-under, where on the third hit of the Rekka you know, switch sides with them with that, or you do the same side, which is you just hold back for it. But juggling them in that specific, like, situation can be kind of difficult in some cases. Like, right there. Or, like, because I didn't delay it enough, he was, like, so high up. Like, you need to delay it to make the character fall down ever so slightly into your hitbox more and more. And it's just something you kind of, like, get a feel for, like, how much you have to delay it a lot of times. Also, a lot of the situations, unless it's a really weird one, like, it's just the same situation after you do a few hits to get into a good spot. Like, if you look, I used the B Rekka there, and because I used the B Rekka, I just had to, like, delay the last hit a lot. Hold on. Is it just that? Just... Hold on. How can I just do, how do you do a safe jump in this game? That's so stupid sounding. Oh, I know how to do a safe jump in this game. Don't look at me. It's not that. It's... There it is, okay. Ah! The manual timing after that's so... You get a frame kill, but... Do you just mash this actually? Oh, my A didn't even come out. Eh? Hold on. It's because I have Rapid B turned on, but even if I had Rapid B turned off, I think I would just get, like, 5A mash instead. So just finding the timing of when that frame kill needs to happen. And even then, I don't actually think you are... You're not plus enough there to get that, maybe? No, but I got that earlier. That's completely fake because the 2A whiffs. How do you do this? I'm not... This is still real, right? Hold on. The Coma Wiki is actually really good. It might be a little bit outdated at this point, but it was really good with a lot of different stuff in it. Knockdowns. 5A, with 5A left, right. Ambiguous 50 with a great mix of potential, but not a safe jump. Oh, never mind. There it is. What are you then? If you land same side, don't perform a mic mark, you're +6 with perfect execution. Ah. This is the exact time to perfect meaty with a landing 2A, allowing you to OS even 5-frame EXDPs. Okay, it is different than a safe jump, but you should, like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. It's not a safe jump because you're not actually falling with a button, if that's what it means by that. But yeah, you should be able to OS the DP here. Because 5 frame is the fastest DP option, I think, in the game. I don't think anyone has anything faster. Like, that's why I picked Shiki, because Shiki has, like, the fastest normal and EX, because I think they're both 5? I might just been like, I know his normal DP is 6, okay, and I think his EX is then 5. Because I know they're both, like, the best ones. He's the DP guy, after all. Wait, no, that's 3 BC. Yeah, his normal DP his EX DP is 4 plus 1, so 5. What's your game here, Shiki Tono? They didn't change this at all. There's nothing in the game that would have made this get changed. So how am I doing this wrong? Am I not doing the... Hold on. No, it's not like... I thought for a second, like, maybe I was getting, like, double instead of getting that. Actually, oh. That might be part of it, actually. Nope. Hmm? Tighten it up, though. Ah! So you need to do... Oh, but that's not real. Hold on. Go here. Can you do... I don't have a throw bound to a button. I think you can arguably do the throw macro there if you really wanted to. Whoa, wait, what was that? I mean, yeah, I have armor. That's kind of funny, actually. Because there are so many DPs in the game do have the potential to cross over you. It's not that good, but like, hold on. At like... Yeah, oh. What a... It's so specific. Make him block, actually, because that is inherently different. Man, that'd be so good though. Hold on. It's not reliable enough, but it's so funny. It also relies on the opponent not recognizing the situation, arguably. Well, if you're saying normal DP, that's fine. And if I'm not in Moondrive, if I'm in Moondrive, then it will clash, and they can get a lot more opportunity to like do things there. There's some goofy in there. That feels like a you do it once just to like, just to be like, look what I can do kind of a situation. Oh no! Oh! What did it do button? I'll go for this just because I can see them right next to me and I don't know if they're like at the point where they're looking for that yet. Ah! Ah, I meant to go for the whiff into the throw. Okay. Gets them in the... Really? Ooh, nice. Done. Oh, I probably could have burnt some moon there if I was fully paying attention. What did they do that I hit it so hard there? Ooh, I thought they were definitely going to go in for that. They might have been afraid of the back hit box on the 2C. That's why I like full synth DP there. I'm not dead, but they still got me. Oh, yeah, I didn't realize. Damn, that was good. Bot real quick. What was that situation right there? What just happened? It was I didn't moon. I heated off. I tried to immediately jump, but I guess they were quick enough with their dash and that they were able to get that. Ooh, I should have gone for it. Oh, he's confirmed. Okay. It felt like they were doing safe jumps there, but I wanted to just double check that they were. Ooh. I'll do the full thing just to get them back in the corner. Real? I might have been able to do the better combo, but... Oh. I used to backdash mid-screen a lot too. I need to do things to not have that happen. Yeah, like right there I have to delay that a lot, but... Ooh, okay. Oh, whoa, real! No shot! I think I fall for that situation way too often. Getting a resend like, oh, I'm gonna fall down and hit a button, and I just always get clipped out of that. I just gotta like take the like double jump out and then like you can moon drive kick out or moon skill kick out. But I'm always like, oh, I can fall down. They're whiffing a thing. I can hit them every single time, no matter if it's like here or like at locals. They're always just like whiffing like just something down there that will clip me. It's like, man. I just got lucky there. As far as being the one that actually got the hit. Ah, I messed up my Oki. Oh. Ah, no! They were in Moon, yeah. I might have expected them to do the, yeah. Not bad. Oh, nice! That reach? It does. Nice. If I know if I do the 2B now, that wouldn't reach, so just do the 2C, just get the starter. That's not what I was practicing, but it kind of worked in the same way. Do this without the cross up just to get a lot of carry and also get some. Let's get back there. Ooh. Oh, just barely got off the ground at 2A. No. I'm alive. I don't need her. I do have Moon though. Oh no. I think that would have worked. I don't know if that was a safe jump. Didn't look like it was. Nice. Oh! Didn't mean to do that. Worked out. I got the... No! Just go for this, because I got the ground bounce in the combo already. Oh no! I'm a little bit scared if they want to burn the. Oh, nice! Ah, I just got some funky. Ooh. Yeah, I got it. They got it. No! Wasn't close enough to the corner. I think it was too far away to actually get the same side. I was hoping they'd be close to the corner though. Ah, they got it, yeah. Okay. Oh no, and I had no moon. Too far away. Oh no! What? Oh, I was holding down back to block things, so I think instead of getting Moon Drive, I got Moon Skill because I didn't go into Moon Drive and I took some of my Moon away. Instinctual Fear. There's a Torn. Ah! Ah, no! On point. Oh my god, was there another kill there? I didn't realize how scaled that got. Oh, I have no moon. Oh my god, what the impressive. Have no time to sword from the gym. Get you a bedtime soon. Adios, Thorn. Good job on your workout. Have a good night. I don't feel confident in the angle I was at there. No. I just block it. They're doing a really good job playing around the spacing where my buttons are. And they're doing a job backdashing away from certain things of mine, so I think I need to chase backdash a little bit more. Is my initial thoughts. Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't think that was gonna cross up, so. So good at, like, reacting to things. All my little gimmicks that I can do. I'm really glad I tested earlier how far away the wall was there. Ah. They got it. Should got it. Woo! Still alive. Dun, dun. I don't feel super great about that, but it works. No. Nice. I don't like being in the air. Dun, dun. Yeah. I'm buying that overhead. Even if it is a super slow air dash thing. I feel like people at my local don't use air dashes and overhead as often as they probably could be getting away with. Uh-oh. Sure, we'll take that. They were aware enough, I think, to notice that it wasn't the yeah, if they're reacting, if they're trying to snap react to my moon stuff, I can try to use that as a effectively another gimmick, but oh, my recovery. Dead. No, 3-bar. No, I'm not dead. Whoa, whoa, wait. How did I walk forward there? Did it whiff? There's backpack. Okay. No, yeah. I don't think they can build that much meter. There it is. Catch the backdash. Whew, nice. Let me see if there's a better way for Koma to do that. It might have to be. I might have to give up using the shield OS to do that. But I think you can do 2A, 2C and maybe catch stuff there. But it feels weird. It feels like bad having to give up the Might delay that more. What a mess. Not dead. They're not dead either. They have 2-bar and they're in Moon. Good awareness. No! Just a little bit too slow with what I was doing. Done. Oh, they got me. What is there, da. Like the speed when it comes out and this, like, what it is on block. It looks fast. It can't be that safe that I'm not pressing anything on it. My stuff's not that safe. My stuff is that fast. I know I'm a different character, but still, hold on. Oh, I just messed up my thing. I just messed up my thing. Yeah, that. It's like such a good. It feels like the same as like Arcs. Arc is very similar. Like, I'm going to control the space in front of me, and if you try to fight this, you will lose. I wonder if the... I wonder if the... Unrelated to the da-da-da-da-da first air 16 minus 4. They don't have a turn after that technically, but There we go. Sure, whatever. Ah, I flicked it. I wasn't able to actually like do it in time. I'll go for safety here. Fuck. Okay, I'll take it. Whatever. I fumbled that the moon drive because I wanted moon drive to be safe, and then I just. Bleh. Not bad though. I didn't get punished from the 3C. After the 3C, I tried jumping on it. They caused a jump out of time. Let's do it at spacing. They're so far away. I guess I can do. There is one thing I can do. Worked pretty well, actually. It leaves me like so minus though, and I have to like use meter to not be minus. It's so messed up, actually. Let's go OS. Oh no! Even with 4x, I don't think I would have been able to kill with that, but it would have been in a really good position. Unfortunate fumble at the end. Wait, am I thinking of... Is it first or is it winger that I'm getting hit by with the... Both are -4. I shouldn't end with EX, but it gets me all the way in the corner. Good awareness. And also, since they were in the corner, they could just do a neutral jump there, which was nice. Ooh, didn't do the, I'm just gonna start doing 2A 2C and see if that does anything for me. Yeah, I've been doing just moon skill after moon drive way too often, I think. Ugly combo, but it works. Nice, okay. Yeah, using armor there I think is really good. Because yeah, Super doesn't have anything scary outside of the normal stuff as far as defense goes, so... No! I thought I delayed that so hard. Oh, that's still at our... They've been doing other ones where they do like a single hit and then run in. I have no resources at all, so I'm a little bit scared here. Yeah. As soon as I realized I got the shot up in the air without the meter at the time, I was like, I don't think I can get this actually. I would have had it ended it really, really soon, which would have put me like not in the corner. Yeah, probably should just give it position, just try to go for the knockdown, but yeah, it was just a really bad idea there. Let's see. What do you do? It's not that one, I don't think, then. Yeah, it's that one. Okay. Okay, well, obviously. Ooh! Oh, that's so devious! Outside of 2A range. So the only thing I can... Oh, that's so mean. Hold on. Do, so it's -4 at that range. The most I could do was maybe that, but I feel like... Oh. If I were... So hold on. Can I do... Switch the characters. Saber. There we go. It's 3BC, okay. And then make Comer do... He does Crouch B. Okay, yeah. The Crouch B, since it's like a 7-frame startup and you're -4, you have to do a 3-frame button to beat it, actually. So it's actually, yeah, it's not... I think it's 7. It might be 8. Coma... 2B... 7. Okay, yeah. So I can press 2B there, and the only thing that it doesn't beat is... Because it's a hard -4, you can't really... They can do that. Ooh. Why is this not on? Like, yeah, any button you do here. I don't like that then. Yeah, that's so much. Okay, so that's a very tricky little thing that they could do, is delay it in such the way that they can get that to frame trap. Not bad. Oh, that's so mean. But generally speaking, they could have been really good if they had the meter, if they're flush with meter. Especially because, does she get... I don't know if that's what you would cancel into or not, though, but... Or no, they would cancel into, Oh, that's so messed up. So they could. And if the confirmed just has them doing that anyway, like on hit. That's messed up. But you have to try to do something there. And so yeah, doing 2B is probably the best bet there. I think I just need to be using 2B a little bit more because it is a farther ranged button than my 2A. Even if it is significantly, it's 2 frames slower. But I think there's a fair amount of situations that I've been in where, like, yeah, I'm at 2A will not reach, 2C is too slow, so you need to have that, like, middle ground for 2B. How dare they make all buttons in the fighting game actually, like, have their uses in specific ranges. Switch back to these two. Oh, do switch you back to this one. Those work there. Because, yeah, that won't have moonness in it. Switch to always moon drive. Ooh! That's not how that's supposed to work, but I do like that actually. Whiffing the falling button and still being able to like do stuff with the record. That was kind of cool. It's not punish though, I think, is the scary. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Yeah, so you would have to do, if you do get the shield on it, you would have to do that. What? Oh, you have to delay it a little bit. Hold on. There we go. 2.9 for that. Well, hold on. If I'm burning, this is something I was messing with a lot earlier last week a little bit as well, where it's if you do get the punish there, like if you're like, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, and then you get this. How can you like hella cash out off of? Oh, but you inherently can't hella cash off a shield anymore. You can try your damnedest, that's for sure. So how do I try my damnedest to cash out here? It's probably gonna be a mix of a few things, but mostly it's just jamming as many moon skills in there as I can. But I feel like Coma doesn't. I've said this, I think since release, Coma only really has like 1.5 really good moon skills. Like this is the thing that like solves all your issues, and like this is it's an overused for me neutral tool. But like this feels very specific in its uses. It's not really good at like controlling space. It's just like I'm going to catch a backdash, or I'm gonna stabilize a combo into an objectively worse combo. But it will at least stabilize it, which you want the Oki, you want the knockdown, sure. And like this is that's just a are you awake check. This just feels like a worse version of this a little bit. But like because of that, it also feels like it's really hard to do a really good cash out with him, because the majority of stuff is like that's your cash out, right? You're gonna use 2 moon skills into like either DP into stomp or stomp into DP in some variation. If it's really early, I think you get both. I think you get both hits. But I don't think you can get 3 is the big issue. So hold on. If we do so 10. Get 3, okay. That is the thing, yeah. Like I think the throw is very solid in that. Like I think it's better to be used after like Well, not there. Like, not when it's that. I think it's a good... It feels like it's still just a knowledge check in a lot of ways, though, because it's just like, are you... Well, hold on. You could just mash there. That's also true, but, like... Like, in that kind of situation, you see something glowing blue, and you're like, oh, it's coming at you. Like, yeah, I think it's completely fine in those kind of situations. I probably have a bit of a bias against it, because I feel like I do Moon Drive into Moon Skill way too often, when I should just, like, Moon Drive, let it rock. Because I always want to use Moon Drive as a defensive tool, and every time I use it as a defensive tool, I'm just like, oh, they're doing a thing. I'm gonna have to block, and that's just a skill issue. That's just a me as a player issue a little bit, where it's like, I do this and I say I have to block, and it's like, I don't want to block, so I want to, like, do a button, but if I do any button, they can, like, shield it. And it's just like, man, I really don't want to be here right now in this situation where I, like, freeze and I see them coming down with the giant fist, right? Oh, like when you're, like a little bit neutral. Like when it's like, yeah, like I get a far knockdown. If I get like, something like this, right? And it's like, I'm sitting at this situation for some reason, and like I'm thinking you're gonna shield on wake up, and I do this just to like yeet it out. I feel like it's decent against, more defensive players because of that, yeah. Because obviously is that still -10? Is that still -10? Have I, how much outdated knowledge do I have of this game, I wonder? It's -3? Oh shit! Alright. Okay, hold on. Oh, was that ever -10? Was am I wrong? Oh my, what the hell? Looks like 6BC's back on the menu, boys. You're kidding me. What is, hold on, what is, what's my dive kick? That's still -10, right? -1 to -7. What? I mean, no, I knew dive kick was like, had a range of minuses. I did know that one for a fact, because like, the big thing with it is like, sometimes you can get spaced out and you can just block it. I think that was actually really bad. Hold on, if we make them... Yeah. Versus like, also spacing, obviously. Because I know for like dive kick, no matter what you want to do, you can cancel that and then be, you know, plus and fine, and also push them out, right? Was that ever -10? I need to look this up now. How? Am I just wrong? Part of me wasn't using that because I was like, oh, I'm scared how like bad that thing is if it gets blocked. But like, they can't shield between the two hits, and like if it's -3. Like, it's not as woefully ignorant as, like, where are you? It's not as woefully ignorant as that, but it's fast! Yo, what's up, Almina? Happy Monday, welcome in. Is there a, Almina, do you know, because you would be the one to know, obviously, does Mizumi have a change log? No, not match database. No, don't click on a match database. No, Ace! Data. If I go to data and I go to, like, revision history, right? That should be a thing. I know how wikis work. Category, pages with broken file links. What? Thanks, Wikipedia. Or thanks, Mizumipedia. Oh, you probably can't see it because I'm not an admin or... No, wait. View history. Haha! Give me the, They would have changed this... They would have changed this last year during the last big patch, which was, like, April 2024. So let's get a, or July 2024, apparently. So I'm gonna get the August 2023 version of this. 6BC. Why does that say +18 to +16? What does that mean? Advantage on Moon Drive. Okay. Block, stun, remaining recovery, cancel frames of recovery, cancel window. Oh, that's the cancel table. Hold on. This is not how I thought this page was going to be set up, by the way. Scrolling through it right now. -3. Hold on. No, I gotta be right? Only fight I follow somewhat competitively is Granblue versus Rising, and they got their stuff recently. There was some shakeups in that. Hold on, what about February 2023? That was a patch at some point. Probably. Moon skills 6BC. -3. Hold on. Hold on. How wrong? No. When did this game come out? When did MBTL come out? No, not MBTI. I don't care about the Myers-Briggs personality, whatever the TI stands for. 2021. Okay, hold on. We can go further back then. View older 50. Okay, there we go. No, we can find September 2022. Hold on, we gotta go to the when they make the 6B change because I see that in the list of things they changed. -3. Hold on. How long have I been wrong for? Why did I gaslight myself in the worst way possible about this button? September 2022. Older. What happened in September 2022? October 2021. I think that's when the game came out. No, I just looked it up. It was like April or something. This is like the first patch then. What's gonna... -3. Hold on. What was it at release? September 29 September 21. It's the very first version of the page. 6BC. No image yet. Okay, that doesn't help. What about September 30th, 2021? No standing normals, ground throw. They're adding it in like mid-September. They added JBC. Where did they add 6BC at? Special moves, super moves. Universal mechanics damage, special moves. Super universal mechanics, special moves added. 6BC. 3 October 2021. What do you mean it was -3 the entire time? How did... So search for this one's kind of good. Alright, I get it. Like, it's not... You don't have to cancel that as much as I thought then. Hold on. Like, you lose your turn, but you're in. Man, maybe I am playing a good character. Shit. Because if you do that, then you're... Oh, this is another one, right? If you aren't a coward, but then you die if you're not a coward a lot more. You have to find that right balance, Almina, of not being a coward and being a little bit cowardly. And I haven't found it yet, but I'm sure I will one day. Because, like, if I did this, and then I was like this, then they could, like, kill me. So you have to sometimes be like, gotta spin meter, and then you're not a coward. Okay, that's messed up, actually. Hold on. How can I... You can't cancel the... Wait, you cancel this one, though, a lot later. Oh my god. I was messing with that earlier. You can cancel the landing recovery of this. Like, you don't have to do, like, an air cancel, because they might whiff. So you can cancel the landing, but you can't, like, cancel the landing recovery of that. Probably for obvious reasons, actually, but... That's kind of goofy. Would it catch people? Like, there's a small chance it could catch people. They can shield it, but you can shield back, because it has no invuln or anything, it just has armor on it. If they get hit by... Can you... You get something, hold on. You have to do a little bit of run up. For more Megan and Lisa. Nice. I know which one Elisa is. Which one? Oh, I remember who Meg is. I forgot she was getting added. I think Elisa feels like the one that... After Galleon, like a lot of people are looking forward to him and or her and There's a dude that I think was getting added that I think people were... Maybe these are new characters. No, not the characters new to Grand Blue vs. Rising when it came out. Sandalphon Gal... Oh, it might have been Sandalphon thinking of. Wilness and Meg and Ilsa. The Bleach game is releasing DLC? Nice. Have you been playing it, actually? So you could do... If you cross up, you get a hard knockdown. I guess that's not terrible. Hold on. You need to go a little bit further up. 7 new characters, another Ichigo. Oh my god, they're gonna do the Dragon Ball thing, Almina. I didn't realize that I guess Ichigo has at least a few alters because he is a shonen protagonist, right? But I know Dragon Ball FighterZ is like you can have a team of 3 Gokus fighting a team of 3 Gokus at least, right? And like I'm thinking of like the Naruto games, which were like you had the ones that I played, it was you had Naruto, you had one-tail Naruto, you had like 3 or 9-tail Naruto, probably not 9 because that would be, I don't think that was ever like a thing. And then maybe like depending on the ones you might have like Shippuden and like Shippuden one-tail Naruto or something like that. So having like different alter forms for your character isn't that strange. I just don't know enough about Bleach to know as much about that, I guess. Because all I know about Bleach is that they fight. They're in the Soul Society and they fight shadows. So you can do that for 3.6. Could you get more off that? You're using 2 moon skills and in the axe. See, the thing is, it feels like whenever you use this, I feel like it scales it so hard that you can't really, unless it's like the starter, to get like anything. That's way too low. Could you do... Yeah, I think it's scaled a little bit too hard that you can't do anything unless, like, you're canceling into... Because you could do, this, presumably, where you do... and then pretend I can't... Well, no, you'd be spending 2 bar on that, and that's not worth it, I don't think. Unless it kills. Okay, you can't cancel that in time. It's 4.1. It's pretty solid. Hollows, that's what it was. Where did I get shadows from? Who fights shadows? Outside of Sonic. That's a Persona thing. Oh my god. I was like, why are shadows bad guys? Oh yeah, Persona. So there are things. And yeah, this is basically... There's probably a better way to do that too, because I should be doing... Oh yeah, I can probably just do like... Dun, dun. What was I doing before? I was doing something like this. 3.8? Yeah, that's better then. I need to be, again, I need to be using 2B a little bit more, so... Oh, that's gonna be scaled though, because I did, A-Rekka into A-Rekka. That's starting with the B-Rekka and then going into the A-Rekka. It's fine, you have to delay it a lot. With the way that my hands work, I think that's arguably one of the better ones, where I'm using... Because one of the big parts of the Melty Blood combo system is, it has a lot of, like, same move variation, so if you use, like, 2B in a combo, and then use it again, like, 3-2-4-4. I used 2B here, and then I used it after the Rekka. Wait, 3-2-1-3 versus 3-2-4-4. I mean, there's also the idea of like your B damage, your Bs do more inherently. Math. What can you do? You can do so much off that, probably. You can really just... No, I know what... I know one thing you can do. Uses 2-bar. 3-4-0-5. Hold on. What is... I didn't realize you had to delay it so much. You wouldn't be really sloppy about it, you do that. You can probably get a lot more than that, though, if you just do a basic combo. There it is. 3.8. 4.4. There we go. That's numbers. It's supposed to be a meaty. There it is. One thing I learned recently too is if you actually don't, like if you do last hit Rekka, if you do this, you get this full combo. It's been 2-bar because why not? But like if you do yeah. That, I don't think you get this combo. I was wrong. Learning a lot of... I just spout hot shit to lie today. This is the dark advice for your local FGC. Just don't know your frame data and you can just lie, but you think it's true, and so you're going to completely ruin how everyone thinks of your character. It's like, no, I trust Ace. He seems believable. He seems like he really believes what he's saying. It's like, Ace just doesn't know. I missed my little cancel there. Yeah. There's a real... Actually, I was trying to think what the actual line was, Almina, but I remembered it now. It's that this was a line told me by one of my like the dude that kicks my ass at Melty Blood, effectively. And it's a fantastic line. It's a generational line. It is I keep shit 99 because I'm lying sometimes. Because there's the phrase like I keep shit 100, right? As in like I tell nothing about the troop. I keep it all like above board. I keep it 100. But he's like I keep it 99 because you know just sometimes I lie. And I learned today that I'm keeping it like 85, I think. But I'm real cute when I say it. Okay, hold on. There was actually, hold on. My brain remembers things. The other thing I want to mess with actually is, because this is a huge issue that I have, no matter what. And I mentioned this during the games with the saber earlier, was, yeah, having people backdash that. Yeah, I think it's just I have to just hard go with the C there. Yeah, because if they're making a whiff, you're gonna get this. But if you just go directly into it, you'll whiff this C into, because it's a whiff pun. Actually, that gets a whiff penalty. This one is technically whiff canceling, but you don't get the whiff penalty pop up. Either way. Now the question is, how do you convert that? Because I'm not super confident with my, like, long converts with Coma sometimes, because if you're getting a convert there... Yeah, it can be a little tricky with the way they, like, can fall out. Just a delay? Because I'm trying to think, like, how I can do this while still being, like, fine with, like autopiloting, right? Everything is just autopiloting. If you're ever like, how do you play a fighting game? You have to learn a certain level of autopiloting, IMO, and then add in, you can turn the valve in your mind on how much you want to, like, turn that valve on. For me, it's on a long way as far as, like, the actual, like, combo structure goes. So, like, I want my combos to go, like, I want to be able to hit, like, 4 buttons before I have to realize what's going on. So that combo works. Oh, B doesn't cross up there. Yeah, the stage. Did I have... I think I had stage random on. And this is just the stage that is selected. I don't think I would have willingly chose this stage, but... There they are! Like, in the background, it's just Neko Arc doing stuff. Because this is... Yeah, like you can see in the background, this is the stage they use for the boss rush mode. And is also, you know, Neko Arc stage. There's just a bunch of them in the background. Some of them are dancing. There's, like, a few odd ones. Like, there's a red-haired one. There's a CL one over there in the top, in the, like, the right side. There's an Akio one on the left side. There's another CL one. Because this is another thing I learned fairly recently was... I guess the red-haired one's probably actually pink hair. And it's probably, like, Kohawk or, Hisui. Here's a cunning CJ. Welcome in. Hi. What's up, what's up, what's up? Ace Windfall, Fighting Pile Extraordinary, at your service. Al Marino, what's up? Happy Thursday, welcome in. Toxic, Gabriel, welcome in, everyone. Ace Windfall, Fighting Pile Extraordinary, at your service. We're currently chilling out in the training mode of Melty Blood, the type Lumina. And also, yes, this is coincidentally a stage with a lot of Neko arcs. It just picked this stage. I didn't do this on purpose, right? But... Hope your stream went well. All roads lead to Ace Windfall channel. Did you guys raid into CJ and then CJ raid into me? Is that what happened? Or howdy, howdy. CJ, welcome on in. And also CJ, raiders, if you need to take a break, stretch, get food, any of that good stuff, by all means, please do. If you want to stick around, we're just kind of chilling, chatting while I'm finding out that I'm a damn dirty liar and I had no faith in my character. He is bottom 1, by the way. But that's just because I didn't read the book. Almino, I think Almarino. Almino. It's because Almina's in here, and I think I think I took Almina's name and Al Marino, and I combined them in my head to get Almino. I'm so sorry. But I think I don't even know what I was talking about now. That's so goofy. Oh, Saber's the bottom 1. Oh, you can't say that. I've seen this character in action. We're equals. This Saber champion. That's not. Hold on. That's not. I mean, that's also. How do I take control? Oh, it's up here. This Saber champion has that, which is just as Xener as my 2-2C, but from Al the Siege of Ace, wild. Everything works out in the end. Yeah, Al, how was your Minecraft? And then CJ, how was your Guilty as Sock? You got time? I'd love to know what that is, but that seems interesting. It's about to close stream. You learn autopilot and then unlearn part of it. That's true, yeah. As far as how fighting games work, yeah, a lot of it is just getting a combo in your muscle memory, and then the unlearning part of it is kind of rough. Now it's Ace fighting Saber Tank. It's Sabers all the way down. Oh, I thought it was gonna be. Ooh, nice BC. Using BC on the first meme interaction is powerful. Oh, nice! Actually, was able to get that. I'm sometimes really bad at like getting the actual fatal counter there. Okay, that was a pretty good round. I was in the mines, I learned. As they say, they'll come around. Master was insane. What happened in it? I was there in the early part when he was like just building stuff. I don't know why Oh, nice. I don't know why you burnt the meter there. Like as soon as I like did the 236C cancel on the throw, I was like, why? Ooh. So. I'm alive. No. Oh, I thought I was gonna cross under. Take some respect off her name. It's so real. Wait, you're saying take respect off her name to make her bottom one, Al? Can't believe this. Come a top one. Japan thinks so still. I think Japan's on some stuff right now. Minmo in the what is Minmo? I mean, I saw you talking about that. What is Minmo? Oh, was that a Silent Hill thing? Nice moon drive, moon kicks, by the way. Oh, thank you, Aeon. What's that, part? Thank you, Aeon. Happy Monday, welcome in. Ah. Like, if anyone says Koma's top one, I think they're wrong, but then Koma can just do that, which I think is the really messed up thing. Like, I understand why Japan thinks he's top one, because, like, you can't just lose the game against Koma. If he just guesses right like, if he gets him in the corner and he guesses right 4 times, you just die. They like using BC a lot. That's gonna be really difficult to adapt to. I shouldn't do this, but I will. Oh, we're fucking. How did they do it that way? Jump that, jump that, jump that. Nice, okay. Woo! We practiced that, we practiced that! Woo! Okay, nice. Huh. Had to smelt a bunch of stuff, so I brought out the CCC. The what now? Is that the crafting compendium catalog? I don't know what the third C would be. It's kind of like Coma has a lot of options. I think there are a lot of like universal options that can like beat a lot of Coma stuff, and it's just like Coma says like, let's play rock paper scissors. By the way, I have a gun. In some cases is the little like the thing that goes on, but there are characters that just have bigger guns than Coma. But like if Coma like uses his gun appropriately 3 times and is in the right spot, thank you, Dolly. Good just for parts. It does apply to everyone. Some characters get away with a lot more incorrect guesses than others, kind of thing. Ooh, I like that. I probably could have cashed out more of my moon. Oh, they blocked it. I'm plus like 1. No. I'm sorry. I hate when I get put in that situation where it's like you're just outside of range of that one. That's really messed up. I mean, what do I have to say? Hold on, let me get through this thing. Oh. Adios, Gabriel. Thank you for popping in. Ooh, there you go. They could have hit more buttons there. Especially when we hit 1 button falling down. Cookie clicker in the corner of the screen. Oh, I didn't have moon. Or more accurately, I didn't have meter. Subway Surfers soap carving. Kids today, they don't care about fighting games, they just want to stim visually in other ways. Oh, that was cool. Oh, nice 3C. Get that. Yes, yes, nice fatal counter. I'm gonna moon drive. Or I'm gonna heat, whatever it is. I said it. I was locked in on it. Ow! You're such a dirty liar. It's okay though. I've also been lying a lot. Have to take a second. I can pop up the zoom. This hand of mine is burning red. Ow! Ow! Hot! Hot! Ah! 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 I didn't have the serious face on, but what is that from? That sounds like you mixed a really cool like a Gundam. Ooh, nice! Like you mixed a Gundam thing with like a shitpost. Almina. Oh, they missed their coming out. Oh, that doesn't have invuln, right? Oh yeah, I jumped over there instead of... I don't know that catches backdash, but it makes sense that it does. That's... You didn't need to do that. You could have just blocked it. That's so extra. It was the most like I thought it was gonna be like I knew it was dead Almina, but I didn't think I was gonna be like overkill dead. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean I dropped that? Woo! Yeah, I meant to do that. You just gotta get back on the proverbial horse, Al. No! No, I ran into Moon. No. Drop it. You don't got this. You don't got this. You don't got this. You don't got that. I'm dead. I saw. I got really greedy there at the end with I wanted to do. I was in heat, so I had the blue bar going down. I was like, I think I have enough time to do the EX into the super. But the bar at the time that I had to cancel that was way too low. Oh. No, I don't know how much Saber has changed, because I know you played her at release a fair amount. So I don't know like if she got like new routes specifically or anything like that, but she got kind of stuff. Where's the cookie clicker? Hold on. You get one. Hold on. I don't know exactly. Yeah, I don't know exactly what happened to her between release and now. Like how much got changed with her, but it was definitely a If she did get buffed a lot, it was probably one of the classic. Oh, what is it? Balancing based on lore. That old beautiful French bread classic, which I kind of like because I think it's a little goofy. Give me. Nah, we'll do. Is this too trite though? We've done. I feel like everyone has done the thing where they like, oh, I gotta get the Zoomers' attention. I'm gonna put Subway Surfers in here. It feels so trite. We're better than that, right? We're super duper better than that. Which is why we're gonna do. Okay, that's not what I was looking at. Hold on. There it is. Subway Surfers, Cookie Clicker, so try. I will allow this one though. How do I do this? I move my toggles around. You don't get the sound though. How do I make this so it isn't taking up my entire stream though? That's what you get. Hold on, no, we have to cover up. Just cover up the other player's name. There you go. You don't even see anything right now. Cover up Saber. People are here for Coma, they're not here for Saber, so we're just gonna put it right there. I like they're tapping it. Just right there. Hold on, can I put this, now that it's recent, we cover up the timer with that. There you go. That way, in case the opponent is like stream sniping and they're gonna try to timer scam me, they can't. Because that's a very common issue with fighting game streams. It didn't pause. Oh, it paused, wait, why? Oh, when it's not on screen, it pauses? What? Hold on, can I? Oh no, you guys, no, wait, that's not the, no, you guys are looking at my other one. Hold on. We do this. So pause when it's not on screen. Can I... Hold on. Chochi Mochi. How do we... Turn this off. Can I move this over here? That changes what it looks like then. You can see like the commons. Can we do it just like this? That's so tiny. Actually, what does this look like? Hold on. Unpause it. Actually, there you go. No, it's up there. And hold on, let me tab out real quick. Yeah, and it's still, you can see it up there. It's still. There you go. That's your. You gotta visually stim on that. Now, warning, service crew. You might hurt your eyes if you're stimming on that because it's extremely small and it's right above the infinity, but just a little bit to the left. It's right. And the joke's on you because I have it in full glory. It's not even in full glory. It's in a mini screen on my vertical monitor. Hold on here. I can be a kind god. If I bring this over to the other monitor, to the one that I have OBS on, if I just have it cover up my OBS. Hold on, we gotta do it like that. What does that look like? There, that's a little bit bigger. That's better. So now I don't get to see what's happening on my screen, on my stream, but you guys get to see it a little bit better, and I get to see it a little bit better. And then these sound effects that Koma is providing are what's happening in the ASMR video, right? So just... Yeah, you see that, like, it just, every single cut, it's just... Just imagine, you're trying to go to bed, you're like, oh, you know, I'm a little sleepy right now. I like listening to my ASMR before I go to bed. You have your, you have your sleep mask on. You got your headphones plugged in. They're the sound canceling ones that, like, it's a sleep mask and headphone combo that you can wear. And you snuggle up in your bed, you snuggle up in your 3 covers because it's a little bit cold out right now, even though it's like winter. But that might just because you get the household. I don't know. And then like you have your little white noise machine on. That's also your clock. But you still have your phone out. And you put on a little sand soap carving video, and you just. Peace. Serenity, relaxation. And then that's when they melt down the soap into more soap. I don't know what they do in these videos, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if there would be an equivalent of Dai-Injo in a soap carving video. Is there... What's the stupidest combo I can do in this game, actually? Is there a way that you can just do, No, you can't, because you can only do 3... You can only do 3 5As in a combo. Because then it just won't let you do 5A anymore. Well, not in a combo, but like in a row. If there's a way I could like somehow get Saber to be floating in the air, maybe. And make her so she... have her tech... Hold on. Yeah, if they don't tech... Wait, hold on. Standing no guard, tech throw off, counter hit default, blending playback, random blending playback, quick recovery settings off. So hold on, then have them, hold on. Oh, this is gonna be hard. It's like keep up, but with... Oh, I don't think you can do it quick enough. What if you do... You can't run in quick enough, I don't think. How would I... Hold on. Theoretically, you can do this. Oh, wait, what? What if you do... Every so often you have to do 2 to get them back up. Ah! That's what sound carving's like, right? Or it's not sound, that's what soap carving's like. Set this back. Gotta delay a little bit. What was I legitimately actually doing in this game, by the way, before we added this thing on and I went on a tangent on soap? I was looking at oh. Also, when did the stage change? We got a game and then we left the game. We went back into training mode. That's when the stage changed. Okay. Fully blanked out that part entirely. I was doing... She was on backdash for a reason. That was because I was dealing with... I wanted to look at how I can deal with, like, if a character backdashes on my way up. See, that's the thing, is, like, it feels cruddy that he doesn't actually get a combo on those. At least not the standard combo. He does probably get a combo, you have to do something goofy, right? So, like, in the best case scenario where we're not anywhere near the corner, best case scenario for the enemy. So I want to do, like... So that just wins. Faster? It's delayed a little bit, so maybe it is slower, not faster. Oh, okay, that worked. Oh, the juggling. Is it... Oh, it's just really, really good juggling then. You might be able to do it. There was sometimes where it wasn't even actually the thing though. The cross under. It's too far away for that, but that technically does work. That should not work like that. Who is it, Blamey? Welcome on in. What am I? Oh, I'm just hitting way too many buttons, that's why. It's like, why am I getting jump? It's because I'm jumping. Literally. Get knocked out. Yeah, so it's just you have to do a micro delay into another micro delay to actually get the. No. Yeah, that one was, I definitely caught that, like, that's another thing where it's slightly dependent on, like, where you catch them in their backdash, and probably then it probably depends on their backdash itself, doesn't it? Because Saber's backdash, like, it goes in the air and then it lands, right? And I think some backdashes have different, what's it called? Thank you, Almina. I didn't even see that happening because all I can see is the soap carving covering the thing, but I see it in the chat. When they come with a new timer, since when? It's a new mod I added in to make sure that the opponent doesn't like try to like timer scam me by looking at my timer. It doesn't really work that well because it's actually not covering the timer anymore, but like the thought was there. How did I get? Oh wow, I somehow got back into that into back to the back motion. Wow, my back is slumping. How am I getting... I'm getting back, then back up for 1 frame, and then back to back for 1 frame. Sometimes you just gotta remember how to play the game. Quite literally. That works. But no, yeah, just getting the actual, like, timing for that is gonna be a little tricky. You have to do done, pause, done. Usually I, like, make the third one, that's where I like variable pause, but... That works. See, that's the good stuff. That's what you want to be able to do. 4.2? 4.1 and change. Let's take that. It's pretty good. So yeah, Koma has a lot of, like, a lot of things he can do, which is what makes it, like, a really good player can, like, add that to their arsenal and make it really, really scary. Because it is quite literally 2 and 4A into Oki of choice. Which then your Oki of choice can be, like, you know, baiting something with AD, OS, catching back with AC, just going armor and just ignoring everything but, like, throws or EXs. And then, honestly, if you do this and you just block to bait an EX for, like, a second, that gets people all the time. Where it's like, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, and you just run up and just block for a second. Like, they'll see you running up in armor, and they're like, oh, he's in armor. He's running up, I'm gonna get him. And you just block for just a second, hang themselves, and then and then they got. You can obviously do, and this is actually another good one where I want to be able to do something with, which I can do the same thing. I just need to, like, get it into my mind as a thing I can do. Where both off Rekka Oki, where you can do ADA and AC, you can do the same thing off of that. But then obviously, yeah, you gotta get the And yeah, that's the scary part, is that sometimes it won't cross up, so it feels a little bit scary. Since it depends on, like, where you catch them in their backdash, how high up they are a little bit, spacing on just how far into the backdash they are, right? Will depend on, like, if you are able to get the cross under with that. And if you're not able to get the cross under, I think it's so high up that you can't even get, like, the same side. I mean, that one I crossed up, so it doesn't matter. But come on, man. Oh yeah, that was a backdash too. Ah! My favorite thing that I think I've added into my repertoire, which will catch people a lot now, is doing that. Because obviously they're expecting the overhead. I don't think I've been doing enough of actually, like, letting the overhead rock. But when I do it, it is nice. I think I'm doing it. I'd have to, like, actually go back and look through, like, my games to see if I'm doing it or not. Because I feel like I am able to catch something. Because that's another thing, actually. If people do... Yeah, because if you want to do, and I've done that a few times actually. I don't think on stream. I was doing that earlier, like when we during my levels. If you want to go for like, this feels like a Guilty Gear thing. Guilty Gear had a thing where, when I was playing Soul, where you would get a knockdown, and then like you would jump at them, and then you would do like a late air dash, because that's how you would do. It's not really 50-50, but that's how you could do like a little thing in it where it would be you get a knockdown, and you can either do a safe jump, you could do empty jump low, or you could do like jump and then like air dash for the overhead, just to like have a third goofier little option, basically a delayed overhead in a way. And that's kind of what this feels like, where it's like I'm gonna do this, and then like try to like delay that overhead, where it's like they're usually looking for. That button is the overhead. So if they're instead they get hit with which also of course beats out low shield then. Not that the overhead of the Rekka doesn't, but this one frame of the 7 input. Of course, if you're in the corner, it doesn't matter what your timing is. Get to slop your way out. 4.9. 5. Nice. Alrighty, service crew. What's we call for today? I think this was really productive. We didn't get as many games in, but I think just having a time to just like sit and like look at stuff was really nice. Adding that, I feel like I'll still probably end up defaulting to this a little bit more than I should, but because I've known about this for like forever as a backdash catch, but I haven't been using it that much. But now that I've like actually like looked at the how to like confirm, and the confirm is basically the same as the like dun into Rekka. The only difference is that your Rekka needs to be a little bit more airtight. It's a little bit rough. If your Rekka isn't as airtight, you can always do like whether or not you get the cross up or whatever, that's a different issue. Because at the very least, if you're able to get the Rekka, you can always just do that, right? Which I always use that as a default. Like I don't know if I'm crossing up or not. I'm just gonna EX cancel the last hit and just do the dunk. Slightly worse Oki, but it's alright. Backdash is really good there. But obviously it loses to a lot of other things. And also if I do like you can backdash is a lot worse in the corner. It just actually does beat out this one though. Actually, wait a minute, can you can with cancel that. Which I definitely know that I can with cancel that, because I've definitely had a lot of games where it was this is like the saddest moment every time I see it is because it doesn't have any invuln, right? This makes me a little sad anytime it happens, where it's like, yeah, it's just an EX edge. So if you do this right here, where it's like I'm doing an air DP, doesn't have any invuln, and it's just losing to this, and she's like, but it feels like it shouldn't. I feel like it'd be really messed up if it actually like blew through that though. That has happened way too often though. Alright then. Let us wrap, shall we? Bit of a light week this week, service crew. I'm out tomorrow. Going to be checking out a friend has a little concert going on, so it's gonna be cool to see them. I've never been. The last concert I was at was a Rush concert when I was in like early college, so it was like 10 years ago. So it's gonna be fun. I need to go buy earplugs apparently. Hopefully when you see me on Thursday again, when we're playing what are we playing on Thursday? When we're playing our old man phone games, I won't be deaf. But if I am deaf, that just adds to the immersion of me being an old man playing my phone games. Because yeah, that's the only other thing we have this week is just the old man phone games. Take the soap carving off. Man, the worst part of the soap carving thing is I need to now somehow find a way to like get this back to what it was. Because this was actually one of my favorite things. Was if I just control Z it a lot. Scroll up. Yeah, there we go. Easy. Good job, Ace. And make sure this is in the center of the screen, right? Transform? Center to screen. Perfect. There we go. Got it. Nice. That wasn't that bad at all. Get this off my screen. Yeah, the only other thing we have planned for this week is we're doing our Old Man Phone Games, which is just playing through like the New York Times catalog, playing through, I'll give you a preview since this is going to be the last time I see you for a little bit. We're going to be doing things like, I have 23 tabs in this. I don't think we're going to do all these. In fact, we're probably going to do some that aren't on here if you guys have any recommendations at the time of. But things like Wordle, Worldle, Minute Cryptic, Connections, the Junior Crossword, Strands, Catfishing, Disorderly, Contexto, Word Chase, Flag Doku, Food Guesser, Fibble, and Extreme Sudoku. There are a few other ones, but it's just like Octurtle and other like Wordle variants, which I haven't touched in like forever. Yeah, come prepared. Get your brain ready. On Thursday, we're playing daily games. Yeah, blame me. I have that in my repertoire of things that I want to do for a little bit. In between, I know Yahiri's done it a few times, and I know Daya does it. I think Daya does it every Sunday now. That's a newer tradition that he's been doing where he does his dull games. So I wanted to show that I also played the daily games just the one time because I really like doing it. With that, we're gonna wrap. We're gonna send you guys over to someone. I don't know who. Dun dun dun. How could you? I mean, I don't think any of the daily games that I have a chance to dox me, so that's good. I think. Hopefully not. Candy Crush is still kicking them. I'm thinking of like the daily games that you play, like Wordle-esque games, but I feel that, Dolly. Gabriel has gone to bed, but Gabriel would say that as well in relation to his Lady Gaga, Tap Lady Gaga edition? Is that what it's called? Or Tap Tap Revenge Lady Gaga, I think is the title. Like, if we're talking about like just old phone games, that's a different category entirely. Oh no! Come on, Yahi. That's one thing that I'm a little bit worried about. Anytime I like share the thing, but I think I have a fairly good what's it called? OPSEC? Yeah, operational security. But one thing that I did learn from watching Yahi is that you should never Google a food place because it will just show you food near you first. So I'm so sorry, Yahi, but I did learn that from him because I wouldn't have known that. I need to go. Actually, you can probably turn that off in Google settings. Monster League closed a couple years back. Was so cute. Monster League for like Candy Crush or for something else? Or no, there was Monster League. Ooh. That sounds like a League of Legends clones, but you play as like cute monsters, as like werewolves and vampires and like the Mummy. What is this game? So it's going to go over to a friend of the show, Bunkum. Bunkum's currently playing Blade Kitten. I don't know what it is. It looks kind of cute. Let's go find out what it is together, shall we? Pretzels. That's the other thing too, is not only do you get doxxed, but like it would be the stupidest reason too, because it'd be like, I want to look up like pretzels, and then it will be like, oh, pretzels near you, and it's like, what do you mean? Don't show them that I live at 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney, and my name is P. Sherman. I don't know why I was thinking about that earlier today, but Finding Nemo dug a hole for that one in my brain somewhere deep, deep far away. That's impressive, honestly. It comes up every so often again. Like, it's not like I just pulled that out of nothing, but like still. That just goes to show you that repetition does work. More of a Pokemon clone, but quite a bit different. Ah, kind of like a, obviously not going to be one-to-one either. The idea of like, oh, what was the recent Pokemon clone that got sued and I think is winning or what? I don't know what actually happened with it. Like that one. Y'all know the one. Pal World. That sounds right. Yeah. Pal World. Okay, yes. Probably not at all like that. But that's not my go-to for Pokemon clones. Alright. With that though, so screw. Let's wrap. Again, thank you guys for coming out. Hope you enjoyed the Labin chat. See you guys on Thursday for some old man phone games. Bring your brains. And with that, I don't know nothing else, so thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and hope to catch you next time. Peace out, everyone. And see you guys there in 3, 2, 1. Go say hi. And don't dox yourself. It's not good for your health.